Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to Studio Central's art demonstration live on Friday. We come here every Friday on this Facebook platform to do a live video where we do something creative, whether it's painting, whether it's working with rocks, or like today, working with photography. So we'll get to that in just a moment, but before that, in case you're not aware, I'll just give you a bit of a rundown about who we are. We are Artbeat Studio. We are a not-for-profit registered charity, and we really believe in the healing power of art. We strive to work together and create an artistic community that holds each other up and just is there for each other in a very creative way. We have a studio program in the Exchange District. We also have an urban arts center in Portage Place Shopping Center. And our third part is here, where we're doing the video today. It's an art gallery located on the second floor of Portage Place Shopping Center. I know we're talking about Halloween, but you know, some people are starting to think about Christmas and Christmas shopping, etc. So if you're in the mood for a bit of art, feel free to pop by the shop. We've got lots of stuff. You can see this nice sort of Winnipeg football. I don't follow sports. They're called, what are they called? The Blue Bombers behind me. So that's here if you want. But we are here today to talk about photography and have it a bit more spooky. We're gonna be doing some Halloween fun photography. So I'm just gonna like flip this, and then Kate, we've got Kevin, we've got Ollie. We're just gonna chat and have a good conversation about how to have a fun, creative, spooky time. Okay. Let me just flip this. Hello.
Hello. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
It's me, Kate, and we have a special guest, Kevin Grummett.
Hi, Kevin.
Hello.
Hey.
And we have Ollie here, both Kevin and Ollie, photographers. And I have my regular camera, but we got nice cameras here, and what we're going to do, we just do it more of a free flow. We brought each of us brought some items that could be good for Halloween photography.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do is, first we're just showing what we have, and then we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
So, James, do you want to start first?
For sure.
With your items?
Well, I only have 2 items here, but I'll show you. So yeah, I think this is fun. It's like Halloween is on what, Monday? Okay. So this is, you can read the title. I'll let you folks at home read that title yourself. And it's filled with nerds. Yeah. And then I also had this, which is sort of fun. You don't realize like the spooky things you have home. Look at this. It's like had candy, but now it's actually just a container I use at home. Spooky. That's what I have.
Oh, I have a bunch of decorations for Halloween. So I got this. These were all found at the Dollar Tree.
Okay.
So not very expensive. More of a wall decoration.
Oh, right on.
But it might be able to
Yeah.
stand up, or not. Very important to have his
Oh, it's the rat. Here, hold that up for a second.
This is the.
That's the.
He's really cute.
That's so cute.
But
Did it come with the cape?
yeah, it came with a cake.
Wow.
Chains, so that can be kind of somewhere.
Cool.
And Daddy's a bat.
Bats are always good.
Bats and some pumpkins and pine cones.
Cool. I feel like that big chain always reminds me of like those gothic castles, very spooky vibe. Yeah.
Dungeon in the basement.
A dungeon, that's it, yeah. You hear someone like going, whoa.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, Ebenezer Scrooge. see the pine cones. Oh, where are the pine cones from?
All this is from the dollar store.
Nice.
The Dollar Tree.
Yeah. Okay, Ollie, what do you have?
Yeah, I don't have a lot, but you might recognize these from the Spooky Trees demo. I have my spooky keys.
Cool, let's see.
Yeah, they're just some old antique keys that I inherited.
That is
No idea
awesome.
what they unlock.
What do they open?
Who knows? That's the spooky part.
Yeah. That's scary.
Does it open someone's murder room?
Yeah, does it open a murder room or maybe the keys to your heart?
Following the crime scene investigation here, I came here and that's what I,
Yeah.
yeah, so this, we're keeping it still because it was here.
Yes.
Just because, I don't know what clown is doing here,
Who
but
doesn't like a good murder weapon?
then the bat, oops, sorry.
No problem.
So the bat originally was standing.
We're having a hard time with the bat because it doesn't stand on
It
its
does
own,
not
so
want to stand, so maybe we can use the bat somehow. Then there is
Yeah.
this guy that was brought by Brad.
Oh, cool.
There, so I don't know, he was here.
also the setup looks good. We've got orange tablecloth going on. We have spider webs. We are in the
I
full
have
swing.
some items that I
What do you got, Kate?
made here. So this is a Halloween balloon that could be used. I got these flowers.
Ooh.
I got several spiders.
Where'd you get the flowers from? These are great.
They're from some time ago.
Look at that.
Then I got the chair. I borrowed several
Love
items
that.
from my daughter. So what I got, this is skeleton that is in her room. And he was sitting.
It's a
Then,
spider.
there are pumpkins that I use for decorations. I bought these two candles from Dollarama. This candle and this candle holder.
Look at the glitter pumpkin.
Then my daughter made this pumpkin herself at school.
What?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that's cool.
Then this guy is from Dollarama. I don't know if we want to use it or not. It's just cute.
It's a duck.
It's a Frankenstein duck.
I always find it's neat when Halloween rolls around because it's a season where it's sort of how you have all the spooky tropes of Halloween, but then people change things like a duck and
Yeah,
turn it
it's
into
cute.
Frankenstein.
This is my daughter's box. It was gifted for her birthday by her friend
Ooh.
at school. So
On the
this
front.
can be used.
Nice.
And then I got napkins that could be good for putting underneath the scene or something.
Mhm.
Then I made this piece that might be used.
Oh, cute.
And I have this paper that nature was just drawing on, but it's a lot of ice, but I think paper with paint can add to some textures and
Mm-hmm.
there is going on in the photograph. This is a little rock that could be used too.
Oh, no way. Everyone knows this. Who's that? Ghostbusters.
Oh.
Cool.
Also, the skull comes from James.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Is that gorge?
And I got all this,
Cute.
all the tiny guys.
Oh, nice.
Plus,
Where are these from? What's-
these are, I do not remember now. I don't really remember. So this is contribution from my black cat, because he clawed it.
Oh, nice. Your cat is with us in spirit.
So if you see spots that are clawed, this is my cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think we can start and whatever scene we want to create. So we will start with just suggestions. So we can remove this from this table for now using this scene. So we're removing everything and then
Okay.
we'll just throw in suggestions of what we want to do here. Okay, I'm just adding spiders randomly.
Yes.
If you want to remove a spider, that's
We also have Chloe's coffins.
Right, we have several items that we can add afterwards. These are artworks from our alumni.
Yeah.
And we have the spooky trees too, we can add them.
Yeah, right. Excellent.
Yeah, so we'll start with something simple, maybe, not simple. I
So
don't
as
know.
we're doing this, you're going to see us setting up these scenarios, and we'll be taking some photographs. Kevin's a photographer, Ollie's a photographer as well, so we have sort of two different perspectives. But when we're done this, we'll be posting those pictures of our spooky scenarios. So just a little way to be in the season of Halloween, and to do something fun. The chains.
All right, who wants to start first? You wanna go first?
Do you?
Okay. Okay, I'll go first. Okay, let's put the flowers. I'll
Okay.
start with something simple.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, flowers. Skull maybe?
Yeah. And what does your scenario say?
I do not have a scenario yet. I just want to start with just visual
Yeah,
representation.
yeah, absolutely.
So just several pumpkins, couple pumpkins. This skull candle. This guy, I don't know if it works out or not. Something here. Something here.
Cool.
I don't know. It does not cooperate anyhow. Not yet. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I want to add something else. What would make it more interesting? I don't know.
That's pretty interesting. I'm obsessed with the glitter pumpkins.
So the balloon, it does not cooperate with what I'm making. I was thinking I could just put it on, but it would work for another scene. So let's just keep it this way for now. I don't know, maybe we could use this as well. The black cats, and, maybe not yet.
And it helps too, Kate, if you want to have a look here, you can get a sense of how it looks through the camera.
Looks good.
Yeah, looks cool, eh? Yeah.
So I'll start with just simple, a very simple photograph.
Okay.
Can we all take pictures?
If you, yeah, sure, absolutely.
Yes. I'm trying to think, what's the word when you do create like a scenario, like a tableau?
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think we could absolutely put something behind,
Yeah.
and I could use this paper.
Oh, that looks really good.
I have some white paper as well.
I like the
web.
well the way how this is like centered and there's
Yeah.
all the detail around it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like a Halloween tableau. That's like, you know, when there's a picture and there's multiple things sort of happening in it at once.
Okay, so to hold it,
You want me to hold that?
no, it's just supposed to stand.
Here, I have horror movie hands, so I'll. Skeletal paper.
Okay, it stands. It stands.
Ooh, love it.
Let's see. I don't know, maybe it's
Cool.
not enough, but let's just look at that. I wouldn't drop it. It's not enough for what I'm doing, no.
Okay.
It needs to be a little bit bigger. So I'd say
Cool.
this
Yeah.
way. That does not happen.
I always find like this is also, I'm just gonna be commentary in the background. I love the idea of photography can be, you know, very from the hip, like you're just sort of taking a picture of someone casually. It's very candid. Whereas this is also a part of photography where it's a setup, it's a production. There's props, there's sets. There's that famous photographer. She's worked with Rolling Stone, Annie Leibovitz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so she's really famous for, she's taking a portrait of someone, but then she creates all of this sort of scenario around the person. So whether it's like, she did one with circus, there's people juggling, there's an elephant in the background. It's all very, very composed.
Yeah.
So this is sort of in that same,
And it's actually really challenging to set up those scenes.
Yeah.
And like even like doing kind of still life photography.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to set up a composition than you would think. Because when you're just going about, you kind of notice things that are already in a nice composition. You go, I'm going to take a picture of that.
yeah,
Compared to like, you got to figure it out and what looks good on camera.
yeah. That's a great observation, because this, not only is it you're required to take the photo and like find that perspective, but you're actually composing all of those elements within your frame. Yeah.
So if I remove this candle and the skull,
Mm-hmm.
I am thinking about something that could be seen from top. So
Straight down?
in my thinking, I would put the spider on, but we need to feel it with something more interesting around it. So let's say we can take chair, oh, sorry, I just realized it was photography. So we can take chairs and stand up
Yeah.
and take pictures from,
Yeah, I've done that to take photos of some of our demo stuff, because I'll put it on the table and stand up.
Did you let somebody else go home for a while?
Oh, that's all right. I guess we don't really need this if we're going to talk down. I think that's something also
Oh.
that
No.
kind of people that aren't as experienced with photography kind of don't do as much, is to try those different angles, like top down, everything, because people tend to hold their like phone camera like at their face level and then shoot, compared to like thinking like going lower down if you want a certain like height to what you're taking a picture of, or going above to see that kind of interesting
okay,
view.
so I need an item to go here. I'm thinking what it could be. Where's my,
Would you like a small pumpkin?
we could use the bows. I see two for some reason. Oh, here, one. So let's use the bows.
Oh. Classy.
Yeah. And when it comes to composing the scenes, I think what I'm seeing you do is you kind of place the bigger objects first, and then you kind of go into the details and add the layers to it. Because it's a lot easier to
Or
move a little thing
you could
around
go
than
around.
big one.
They could go around. All right, I still want to put something there, but I'm thinking, we could use anything. We have all kind of things in the store. So I do not know, maybe the police car?
Yeah.
I don't know if it cooperates, let's try.
The police are fighting a giant spider.
Oh my God, yes. There's the story. There we go.
There we go.
That's cool.
Maybe we'll do something else with it.
This cop car that you can see with all the graffiti, that's by one of our artists, Jovain. Really just beautiful work, graffiti work. He does work on models like this, you can see the cop car, but he also does full-size work on like a traditional canvas. Really, really neat approach to art making.
There, what would you think?
I love it. Do you want me to hold up that background?
I can do it.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Yeah. And maybe we can just unroll it completely because the scene is way wider. So we could just put it the whole way. Or you can just hold this instead. Because I think red is better here. Okay. Let's try red.
These cobwebs are really cobwebs.
Yeah, they
They're
were.
actually
They were. You want to kill a spider?
like this kind of vibe or should I do this?
It's very visible that there is red behind, so
Underneath?
I don't know. Nah, just leave it the way it is. I'm just trying to. So we were trying to catch it from top as well, right? This is the scene that. No, it's visible that it's not. It does not cooperate.
No.
No. That people would be better. Try. I'm just trying. It's my first time doing that, so I'm just sorry.
Yeah,
This is like
yeah, it's
literally process in action.
It's a
the
lot of
action of process.
trial and
That's
error.
better.
It is trial and error. And I think that that's a big thing to note about art is the first time you do something, you're probably not going to get it.
Yeah, and there's certain things where you just have to, like, photography, you just take a lot of photos and you get one nice one.
Oh, totally.
Like-
you take like 100 photos and like one is good.
Like, you don't focus on one photo, you take a million and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
choose.
How's it look with the background? I'm going to bring this
I
around.
want to see how it looks like too. 'Cause as I say, I never did anything like that. In my vision, it just. I don't know if it ever, because this part could be just colored or fogged, you know, there could be filters. Okay, so my suggestion is just to step on the chair. And it's extremely hard to do with it.
Did you want me to?
Yes, let's do that.
God.
The paper's not needed then because we're just doing it. So,
Mm.
We don't put a shadow on it. Yeah, I love how the cobwebs look.
and then it could be this box. And in this box there are flowers. So I would remove the car, goes back. And then we have this box. Just literally, okay, the keys. Okay, we don't have any more keys here, the bows. So it could be just this. Okay, so I do not want to put bows inside, but just the box the way it is. And then I just want to see how it looks like with
Oh.
everything. He does not really fit well. I tried, and he does not fit the whole way. But oh yeah, he could just sit or.
Like he's trying to get out. He's like, hey.
Put his arm up. Oh, does his arm move?
Nope.
Darn.
Okay, just wants to. Okay, this way, and then I don't know where's that.
In his
spider.
final resting place. Eh, those spiders are freaking me out. Too real, Kate. Too real.
Okay, maybe this way. What do you think?
Nice.
Cool.
This here.
I like it.
I love that.
Yeah, it's funny. Also, like, some things look better on camera than in person, and then some things look worse. It kind of just like, you don't really know until you take a photo of it. But I think, oh, these are looking really good.
I'm gonna
Shot
try
from
and.
above.
I'm gonna try
Oh, from the above. Okay. Death from above.
Oh. That's not fun. Definitely needs an angle.
Cool.
And then we have tree made by Oli, and we have these bones.
Yes.
So it could go in the scene somewhere too. Okay. Oops. To balance it before putting it.
The key tree.
Okay.
It's a little unstable sometimes. Gotta bend it the right way.
There. It was bent when I was carrying it, something. Okay, so we have bones.
Okay. And again, I think a big part of this, like, yes, we're taking photographs. Yes, it's spooky, but this is a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of, does this work? Does this not work? And I think trial and error is a big part of the artistic process.
Yeah, and this is actually really useful for like taking photos of art and products. Like if you want to like show off your art and you're struggling to take photos, like you gotta practice kind of like setting up these shots, and you can really show off your work
100%.
a lot better.
Yeah.
So what do you think here?
Love the bones.
Yeah. And then I just put the flowers in a different way, and then I take the pumpkins here. So it just makes the scene a little bit.
The tree with like everything, it looks like it does kind of look like a movie would be set there, like they're reading under the spooky tree.
So this is something I could think of.
That's cool. I like the bones are around the tree.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't notice things until you look back on them. So that's why I like to take a photo from like every angle, like slightly different, because it makes a big difference, the angle, and you don't always know what's gonna work out in the end. Like you can know as much as you want about photography, like it's very hard to know exactly what's gonna
Mhm.
work.
Okay, just.
Do you want someone else to try some stuff?
Yeah, I think we could totally just tape this one for now.
Okay.
And see if that works for you. Because I could put the balloon on.
Who's our next set director?
So this one is more about like, this is the display looking stuff.
Mm.
Right? So just stand here. And we could move the pumpkins back.
Does our skeleton have a name?
I don't think we gave any name. These are flowers. In this case, we could just move the flowers differently.
Oh, that's.
Like, just set them up here.
It's gonna scooch by you, Kelly.
Here. And then we could remove this lid. Just put it in a nicer way and keep it simple. Okay, anyone else wants to do?
I'll try to set.
Okay.
something up.
Cool.
There we go. I have a vision. Isn't that the
Oh,
most horrifying movie? Like, a clown on a spider? Is that you?
A clown on a
okay.
spider. Oh my gosh.
we have no turtle, but we got the front kickstand.
I apologize, we did not have a content warning before this video, but we officially have a clown on a spider.
This cobweb, it's like, I love the effect. They really work as cobwebs.
Yeah.
What else goes with that?
Uh,
Passed out.
Well, we have the art by Chloe Everly, and this is a bowl with a tea light candle.
Mm-hmm.
So we could use it for this. I don't know if it makes sense. Somewhere. And this box is not covered, but we could just, I don't know, something like that. And we got more of these pumpkins, and then we have coffins from Chloe.
Oh yeah,
as well.
I pulled one of the coffins.
This clown spider
I see two.
Ooh.
Yeah, I grabbed one and brought it over.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. Well, it's right beside Ken.
Whoop. Ah.
Perps. I'm gonna use that for my scenario.
This
Ah.
one is the vampire resting place. And this one is the kitty. Yeah, that's the kitty coffin. And this one is the mermaid coffin. So we could use this too.
Ooh, I love this ollie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I'll take
Cool. Also, this is like, I feel like I'm just this commentary in the background, but I just feel like we are being creative and we are having fun. And I think that you don't realize what you can do to be creative sometimes. And this is just simply, we've got a camera, taking photos, making up some different scenarios. Yes, it's fun, but really we're sort of learning how to move these like sets around, create the design, and yeah, it's fun.
Okay.
I like how the web really works for like the top down.
Mm. And then we have this table, so we can just move everything from this table and start working with this.
Yeah.
Try the orange one, the orange
Yes.
background. Yep.
So let's move things on the chairs.
Okay. I'll move this back here.
And I got some napkins that work for small.
And this is actually a great project if you're working with a group of people, like if you do facilitating work, working with a group of people, this is a nice sort of all hands on deck type of workshop.
So we have this, and if anyone wants to use the red surface.
These two really go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we could use that red, where is it?
I think for mine, I'm going to make something very macabre.
I think I have an idea, but I think I can use the web.
You're going to use the web?
Yeah. Later.
Later, okay.
Yeah, it's really fun, I think, when you're more experimental with it. In my experience, if you like trying a little too hard and like a little too serious, you actually don't necessarily get better results.
Yeah.
You just kind of stress yourself out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was thinking for the orange table.
Ooh, the chain, right.
It might work really good on the table, on the orange table.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Contrast,
Yeah, that looks cool.
camera.
Yeah.
I think James would do that.
This is, I don't go too dark. I listen to true crime, so I've heard some pretty horrible stories, but
Oh, yeah.
You want a front paper?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe two more, maybe, might be two more. I don't know.
So I want to try to make sort of an above. An above. I actually like the way the chain is right now.
Well, yeah, of course. Oh, isn't it?
Make it like, you know that meme where it's like, you know, something starter kit?
Yeah.
just,
It's like murder starter kit.
chain, camera,
Yeah.
tiny coffin for your tiny victims.
Oh, and a spider. Oh, in the back. Yeah. So this is how I want my scenario to be like this. So can someone take a picture of this but from above?
Yes.
Oh, looks good. Ooh.
It does look good.
Spooky. It's also that pop of orange. Oh, ooh. Segue. We have a show at the pavilion called A Pop of Orange.
Yeah, having a nice solid base is like a very good start because there's less to like handle.
Mm-hmm.
So having that like nice like plain tablecloth is a good way to start.
Ooh.
I recommend not using the lens that I'm using, which is a 50 millimeter.
Okay.
I think a zoom lens would be much more useful.
Ooh. Do you want to grab one?
Yeah.
Allie?
My
But-
lens is
Is also, I only have this one lens. I like it because it's quite versatile. I'm also good at zooming in, but I love what's happening there.
I'm looking for a spider that is smaller.
And also there's
Or
some,
it could be like anything like this. That's too big.
You know, one of those little red spiders might look really
That's
good.
what
just
I
like
could,
that.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere. balancing.
Yes.
I would definitely recommend like zooming out a little more when you're taking photos, like especially this composition is like very square. So you can take a wider shot and then crop it however you want later.
Mm.
So like it's better to have more in your photo than less. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've done it
I
sometimes
want
where I
to
just
look
cut something off.
for a tiny something, tiny object.
There you go.
And also, I think when you're doing stuff like this too, remember collaboration, because yeah, I put the stuff on the table for this shot, but now we're all adding things and like saying, oh, this would actually make it better, or this would add to it. You know?
I think we could totally use something behind, so that could be this, like, napkin or something. I don't know, like, something that we could go on, and then.
Logan's work. That's so funny.
Hold it to the cloud like that, have them keep together. Oh wait, my turn.
This is also very spooky.
You could totally remove partially, like parts of it, like edit it and remove this thing.
Yeah.
I didn't want to take it off. just break this.
And just to note, these two elements we're using, that this chair you can see in that side table, it's ceramic work by artist
Painting on the
Logan
wall.
Powell.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's so good.
Do you,
Just thinking on how,
oh, wow.
something like that.
I should really be more creative with my photos of the art in here.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to do that.
That is really cool.
Neat. Oh, no way, yes.
And we could just put something, where's the Ghostbusters, Rob? We could put the cat here,
Mm-hmm.
and then we could put,
Oh,
I
yes.
mean, there's lots of stuff going
I
on.
like the key.
A couple bones or a key,
From dinner.
just hairy.
Yeah.
But they just cooperate because he's like plastic, I don't know. And the rock could go
Cute.
like his room decoration
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. I cannot see it from the front, so it's really hard to.
Oh yeah.
And hold it up again with that. I like the wall. Painting?
And there are ghosts. Yeah, so maybe we could just, I don't know, we could just use it as a flower pot or something here, or like, I don't know. Let's see. It does not work with it, but let me try. You know what? I can just
I
put
think
this
Ollie
one
wants a
here.
picture.
Oh, well,
Yeah, you can keep working.
just let me just install.
Oh, yes. It's
There.
Wow.
And then I'm looking for
micro
something-
art installation.
And we're really not using too much fancy here.
I'm looking for something, the ghosts, where are this tiny ghost that I had?
Mm.
Ooh, can I grab one of those?
For keys. There is a tiny key. Right here.
That's so neat.
I have smaller one here.
I can't wait to see how the photo has a look.
I like Ollie's. Ollie's is really good.
Oh, that's great. So can I just maybe, can you go back to the full picture? Yeah. I'm just gonna show the,
See this?
so for an example, you know, you're seeing this, you're like, oh, well, what's actually happening? So you can see
Mm-hmm.
that this is actually happening.
Nice.
And then, Kevin, can you make it close in on it just a bit?
Sure. Actually, Ollie's got a different lens and it makes it look really,
Yeah.
it's got a much more,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I really like to shoot with.
So you can see like, oh, what's this even taking a picture of? And it looks like this little tiny house.
You can
I
zoom
do
in
see
here.
the ghosts.
That's so
There are
good.
two somewhere. Maybe we'll put them away.
Look at that.
Ah.
Great job, guys.
Yeah, and like we're using these fancy cameras that like I use like an iPod before I ever used a camera.
Totally.
Like you have to learn the composition. Like having a fancy camera isn't gonna instantly make you a photographer.
Yeah.
I don't know, we could put a two,
oh,
We're like a coat rack.
but we need another napkin then. Another napkin, and then we could remove this guy
Sure.
and make like whatever items we find. And there could be a ghost here, something, so it's like having a decorated home, but we need more than one napkin then. Like it just stands with something else.
home decorating with Kate.
Yeah.
Miniature home decorating.
Yeah. It's also very easy to create like a photo box. I did it, used it a lot when I was younger. I went to this like camp that was like photography, but you just basically need like foam core is the best thing to use, I think, just white, and you can decorate it if you want. Just create a little box with it. It's a really great background for photography.
Ah.
Um,
Ooh. Wow.
Oops.
That is. It's like a light box with napkins.
That was
that's
wild.
impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I
The
think
coffin in
this
the
is
background.
better here.
The coffin that Kate's
Oh.
working with right now, you can see that red and black beauty. That's actually by an artist. Her name is Chloe. She has 3 coffins here in Upbeat. what a great little addition to anyone's spooky home. Available here in store Monday through Friday, 11 to 5 o'clock. And the pumpkin.
Skull.
Who did the black tree?
It's me. This
That's-
is mine. Yeah. This is mine.
I just want to show this to the camera for a second. So I just want to show this. So again, this is a wire tree that Kate made, and we're using it to actually hold some different little charms.
Okay, I was looking for ghosts.
Yeah,
I
like
see
those little
one. Yeah, I see one. Oh, here's another one. Here it is.
skull.
We got skulls and we could redecorate too. Okay, let me see. So this is one. And I have this kind. It's
Ghost
called.
family.
So it could be.
Ghostbusters. Can I sneak by it?
Okay.
Come around here.
Ideas?
I have an idea, but it's gonna require moving everything off.
That's okay.
the
Okay.
table.
That's good. Look at that. So now you can, a little bit of a different angle. Very cool. So yeah, it's funny when you're sort of away from it, it just looks like a big, there's just so much happening, there's so much going on, but when you actually focus in,
That
Good
is so
candy as
cool.
well, guys.
Yeah.
If you want to open the candy, can be placed randomly.
cool.
Yeah, okay, let's move it then.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kevin's up next.
Okay.
Do you want us to move the orange or the black? What do you want?
Actually, if we move everything from here to here,
Okay, yeah.
so except for the bones and maybe the spiders.
We have bats by Chloe as well. It could be used in standing,
Oh,
like
yeah.
here if you want to afterwards.
Neat. This is like your canvas, right?
Yeah.
This is actually, remember when we did a thing where we worked with salt on canvas, but
Yeah.
a movable medium.
Yeah, it's
Just-
really,
yeah.
it's a completely different thought process too. Did I gather all the keys? Okay, so we can remove all that from now.
Actually, if we can remove all the shiny things, but
Okay.
keep the pumpkin.
Oh, okay, so
Okay,
you don't
cool.
want the skull?
Not, well, I think we can add it later. but-
Yeah.
Let's start
Or
with,
start really minimal.
Okay. So you don't want the bows?
Not at this time.
Okay. Okay, so this, we can keep it on the side still? Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of a straight down shot,
Okay,
basically with this kind of more of a fall,
okay.
nice, yes, yes, yes.
just kind of in the middle. It's a centerpiece kind of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
And then put other stuff around, like you got your orange pumpkins, right?
Yeah, well, I thought we'd start off with just
These ones?
three. Rule of three.
Okay.
Apparently, I just found out that odd numbers work better in pictures,
Mhm.
because if you have even numbers, people tend to circle around the objects.
Okay.
So 3s, 5s, and 7s make better pictures.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's a weird thing in design too, whereas generally you don't want like 4 of something, you can put like 3 in a row. Or like,
Yeah, I just heard it recently, it's called the rule of threes,
yeah.
or the rule of odds.
Rule of odds, yeah. Cool.
So I'm just gonna stand up. And
Yeah, do you want to share?
Yeah, I'll just.
Yeah.
But I don't want to step on Kate's camera.
Yeah.
I like the skull. And now we can add anything. Or elements, like
Yeah,
one at a time.
add some different elements, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I like Kate's idea about the pumpkins.
Yeah,
The-
I
the
think
mini
it would
pumpkins.
make it look way better because there is orange spot and it kind of wants something else like that.
Or the acorns would be good. Or did you say
Yeah.
acorns?
The acorns
They're
or
good.
the pine cones?
Or pine cones, yeah.
Oh. Acorns would be nice.
Ooh, these are gonna get stuck in the car. Like a tickle trunk of spooky treasures.
I think after we can have the skull, or the roses.
Halloween is a fun time. 'Cause it's got such a particular. I don't think like any other season besides maybe Christmas has like such a like distinct aesthetic.
Yeah.
But I would argue that Halloween is a little more fun than Christmas. So
Yes.
It's all about potential. You can do different things and gives you a chance to be different. Icon.
We also have this AI dream prints by Megan Hoskins.
Wow.
So some of them could be used for just
Yeah.
placing things on.
Yeah, actually, if you put like 3 of them
It
just
could be
around,
really
um,
nice.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
That's neat. And this is like just in terms of functionality, this is like a way people approach marketing, right? Like we're making art photos, but if someone wanted to advertise a certain type of item,
in my
Yeah.
thinking, we could just take it completely off after, like the web, and we could put paper or we could put even textures that we have here. But I don't know if we got time for that. Might not have time.
A little less flair.
cool. Ollie's got another tableau going over there. Yes.
And it could be like a portrait of Frankenstein. Something if you want to.
yeah, I did like your painting.
That's cool.
Yeah. So,
So-
that's mine, ish.
I'll take a photograph.
And then just to also say, so you can see these prints that we're using. These are by artist Megan Hoskins. She has a really cool approach to art, working with AI, artificial intelligence, I think. And it's creates art. It's a very cool relationship she has with this programming because it creates the art based on her direction. Really, really cool. So these prints as well are available at Upbeat Artworks. I believe they are $5 or $6 per print.
$12 for 3 prints?
12 for 3.
$5, is it
Is it 5?
7? I'm not focusing on the prices.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Cool. Very spooky.
Yeah, it's $5 or 3 for 12.
Okay, so each print you can see here, $5 each here at the shop. Very nicely packaged. Has her signature on the back. Or you can get 3 for 12.
Can
Oh,
we
you're
keep,
still using this?
actually, I'll use Chloe's bat.
Yeah.
Cool. And then here's another piece of art by Chloe Everly. Some acrylic.
And he's actually the artist, right?
Oh yeah, there's the artist. Cool.
Okay.
Nice, it's 2 o'clock.
Oh.
Okay, so we need to wrap up.
Yeah, I think all four of us went through and created our own tableaus.
Yeah.
I think that that's a good sort of note to finish on. But we're going to keep sort of playing around with this because I think Ollie's got something going on over there.
I'm just having fun over here.
So,
The rat and the clown are having tea.
but yeah, here's Chloe.
Not quite Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Oh, there's even a creepy clown there.
Yeah, we used your coffins and we made sure to credit you.
Nice, cool. I love those little skeleton
Yeah.
dudes.
So I will just wrap this up.
Can I grab one over your shoulder?
Oh, you guys are so good.
Okay, so thank you very much. We're still in the background. We are still going to be taking photos. We're still creating different scenarios and different tableaus. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect, but now as we got into it, all these ideas are coming to life and we're all wanting to contribute in a different way to this sort of creative process. And this has been really neat to be able to see that creative process in action, from moving pieces to changing backgrounds. I think that it's a sort of a nice behind the scenes of this medium that we're working with, photography. So we will be here next Friday. We're here every Friday. Please come and join us. And next week probably won't be as spooky, but so you gotta tune in to find out what we do. But I'm gonna flip it around and
Keep playing.
we're gonna keep doing our thing. Everyone,
Wallpaper.
happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Be safe.
Yeah, be safe. Happy trick-or-treating. And be safe out there. Bye, guys.